Come with me, let me tell you how I cook my egusi soup in a very demure, classical, and mindful way, okay? Trust me, you need to watch this video to the very end because this is not just your normal method of cooking soup, okay? So I'm sure by the end of this video, you are going to learn this my method, or better still, you might be conversant with the method. Okay, so this was just my soup, and at this point I had to pour the melon inside those bowl. So I need to like press it a little. So I actually grinded this melon with crayfish. I was just pressing it. So at this very point in time, I needed to like add some of the water from the soup. Okay, to it. Don't worry, I don't fry it. Okay, I actually do fry my melon sometimes, but today I wanted to like make it to be in this particular method. So you guys don't come for me, okay? Don't ask me why didn't you fry it, all of this stuff like that. Any method you're using, it's actually going to give you what you actually want. Okay, so after I added the water from my soup, I was now using the spoon to like try to like make it to cake, something like that. So this was just me adding some water to it so that it really cake very well, because I needed it to be in a very molded way. So at this point I needed to add some oil to the soup, and I don't actually know if this oil is too much, so I was adding some oil to my soup, and you can see how the soup is looking already very demure, very fine. Okay, so guys, don't mind me, guys. So I was just stirring it to make sure everything is okay, the vibes. Okay, so this pot is actually very big. That's like as if nothing is inside the pot, because how big this pot is, because my other pot, it got burned after I actually cook my stew. So I was just waiting for that. So you can see the finished part of the egusi. This is how I actually wanted it to be. Okay, I make sure I molded it. So at this point in time I needed to add it into my soup. So I cut it into pieces and just put it on my soup. Okay, so this was just the whole process. This is how you actually use this method to cook your fine, delicious, and sumptuous egusi soup, guys. Trust me, if you try this method, you're gonna thank me later. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Do you think frying the egusi is more better than this method I'm actually using? Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. So at this point I was just putting the stove, and after that you can see my soup right there in the pot, guys. So I was just waiting for it, then I had to cover it. So after I covered it, I came to uncover it to see how the soup is looking. So I just had to to stir it a little. So at that point I needed to like add some water to the soup, because the more the soup was boiling, the more thicker it becomes. So I was just stirring, guys. I love stirring very much. Don't mind me, guys. I can stir for Africa. I can actually stir for Africa. Don't mind me. So I added some water to it, and can see the soup right there inside the pot. I added the water, and I still continue with my stirring. Like I said, I love stirring very much. I love stirring my soup. Okay, so at this point I was still stirring. So I was actually adding a little water to, because I told you the soup was becoming thicker by thicker, you understand. So just it. So I think I finally find the um perfect way on how I want the soup to be. So at this point I was actually adding the leaf. I use vegetable leaf for this soup. That is ugu leaf. So that's what I actually use to cook my egusi soup. So I had to like stir it a little, guys. So This soup is very very delicious and it's very very sumptuous, guys. So let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Bye guys, and I'm going to see you in my next video.